Adam K from Power 97. We're backstage at MTS Center, waiting for Linkin Park to arrive. I've got some nice comfy chairs for the guys. Something really cool. We just walked through underneath all the seats. I walked right beside Jared Leto on his way to the stage. It was amazing. Unreal being that close to a guy like that. So the guys are going to be here in just a few minutes.
Power 97, Winnipeg's best rock.
Go.
Okay, hi.
This is Mike.
Mike. And he's Dave. And, yeah.
All right, well, Mike and Dave from Linkin Park, welcome. I mean, it's your first time here in Winnipeg. Did you guys get a chance to enjoy the city at all?
We have not. I'll be honest. I could lie to you and say that we've been here and been loving it, but we just got in, and so you're it. So the pressure's on you.
Okay.
If we leave here loving Winnipeg, it will be because of you. If we leave here not liking Winnipeg, it's because of you.
Okay, so the pressure really is on. Okay, well, Mike, we spoke a couple months ago about the new album. Before it came out, you were pretty tight-lipped about it. So, Dave, tell us about the new album. Tell us what the process was like. What was different?
I told him everything I'm going to say about it.
I'm always tight-lipped.
True.
All right, well, what was it like this time around for you guys?
This album for us, I think as we got into it a bit, the mindset, at least for me, was I was really excited about the sounds and the songs that were coming out, and the way that they might translate into the live environment. I think that there's a lot of energy on the Hunting Party, and a lot of that came from us almost imagining what it would be like to play this record live, and that obviously set it up to be a really good transition for this to come into the live environment.
All right. Well, I got a couple questions from some of our listeners who desperately wanted to get some questions in for you guys. So, from the album, what is your favorite song to play live? What was that one song that you're like, this is going to be killer live on stage?
Well, we've had a lot of favorites, and they change all the time. I guess the thing that we could say about the songs on the new album is that, you know, we whenever we put out an album, we ideally we like all the songs, and that's always been the case. We actually, I think we've added them to the set faster than ever, which is a kind of a testament to how we feel about the record. And we're already playing about half the new album in the show, and hopefully we'll be able to continue to do so and work the whole thing in at some point, swap some songs out. We'll see. But the main thing is that, you know, it's our set at this point. Our live show is it's a mixture of old and new. We do stuff from every album, and it's done in a way that kind of blends all the stuff together and kind of mashes some of it up too. So it's pretty high energy. It's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of new animal music in it.
I've heard a lot of feedback on Twitter and meet and greets and that kind of thing. A lot of fans want to hear "Line in the Sand," I think, which I think I agree would be potentially a really fun song to play live. And then I really want to play "Keys to the Kingdom." I think that would be a fun one for sure.
Awesome.
The first and last song on the album.
So, all the touring you guys have been doing, like all the albums, what keeps the band strong together on tour? What keeps you guys from, getting at each other's throats sometimes? Or does that happen?
Poker.
Poker? Yeah.
It probably causes problems as well as solves them.
So no one's severely indebted to anyone else in the band?
Oh, I'm severely indebted. This is the first tour ever where I've been even last place, right?
There's a lot of tour left though. So.
Yeah, I think this is the only time I've ever been in last place, and it's a real.
It's a marathon.
It's a you gotta have a good. You gotta be a good loser too. You know, you can't have to be. What's the word I'm looking for? A good sport.
Right.
And I have never had such a test as this tour.
Okay, so you're in a slump with the poker. Otherwise, riding high on the tour. Everything's been
Tour's
going
been great. Yeah, the tour's been awesome. And by the way, like for anybody imagining what poker with Linkin Park is like, when we play, it can like the generally you got me, Dave, and Chester. Sometimes we got Joe and a couple of people from the crew and stuff, and occasionally some of the other guys. But like a dollar US chip is actually worth half. So it's like not high stakes. It's not high stakes poker. It's for honor of winning mostly. Like it's a little.
It's very high stakes, but the stakes are your pride.
Yeah,
We send out nightly emails, and there's not a. It's very under the radar, the trash talk that's occurring when those go out and how people react to it. But
Yeah, the trash talk happens when you're face to face.
So yes, pride definitely more valuable than money. So you guys, you're musicians, you listen to a lot of music and you find influences in everything you hear, but when you're just kicking back and relaxing, like what was the last song you listened to before you got off the bus today?
We were just listening to, when we were playing cards today, we were listening to music. I'm currently excited about, I haven't even listened to all the new Royal Blood album, but what I've heard I really like. I've been listening to Doom Riders lately, which is a heavier rock band. I think they're American, but I could be wrong. What else? God.
I was listening to the Block Party radio station on Spotify earlier today. It really made me miss those guys. I don't know what's going on with them, but I just haven't listened to them for a while. So.
I heard a couple. I heard Gerard. Did you know Gerard from My Chem is putting out a solo album now? That's pretty cool.
Mike pointed me in the direction of Mongol Horde a little while back. It's
You heard of them? They're like a hardcore band. It's Frank Turner, who's known for like more folky, poppy stuff. But yeah, he did like a hardcore album, like in the vein of like Refused, and it's pretty awesome.
Cool. So, you know what, I like to do this in interviews, you know, because I ask you all the musician questions and stuff. Sometimes I just like to ask some fun questions just to kind of like get to know you guys as people. So here's what I like to ask. So if you were strictly an observer and could go either just forward or just back in time, when would you go and why? It's like an era of time.
Oh, you're asking the right guys. Actually, you're asking the right guy because Dave's our resident philosopher. So
this does not have to be a philosophy question.
No, but it's more fun if it is. You got all mad earlier because we were talking about that one Oscar speech, and he was talking about it was
Matthew McConaughey.
Okay, so it was the Matthew McConaughey speech talking about
I don't pull any punches.
Who's my greatest role model? Me in the future.
Future me is who I look up
Future
to.
me is my role model. And this guy was like, what? That's ridiculous. That's absurd. First of all, it's egomaniacal, but second of all, it's like
ego aside, the infinite number of possibilities that future you could become makes it ridiculous.
My favorite part is Dave is like, yeah, future me is my role model. Potential future me that's the president of the United States. Potential future me that's an astronaut. Potential me that's a pedophile. Potential future me that robbed a bank and got shot. Potential future me. I mean, like infinite possibilities of what future him could be, and those are all his idol.
As long as it's me in the future, it's my hero. That's
where the ego.
That basically is like what you philosophically have to get to. Is like 10 years from now, if that person is me, then that's my hero. Doesn't matter what they've done.
It's also setting your bar really low because you are not going to be anybody but you.
Let's
guaranteed.
Let's change this. I want to go to the future for sure. I don't have a specific time, but maybe I want to look and see if humankind can potentially colonize another planet or area in space.
That's so weak, dude.
That's
I was hoping
it's not weak because the future of the human civilization depends on it. Not civilization.
No, I'll tell you why it's weak. Because in contrast, how much more exciting would it be to jump to the future time when Matthew McConaughey confronts you and says, "Dude, I heard you were talking shit." That's the moment I want to go to. I want to be there for that.
I'm trying to rectify that. Future Matthew McConaughey talking to future me, and I'm trying to project forward to see if I actually look to future me as someone I respect or not. And how future me will even react.
And are we on Earth or a different planet yet?
Future Matthew McConaughey, future me will either hug you or punch you in the face. But I can't tell.
We have no idea. But whatever he does, that guy's a hero.
Whatever future me does, he's Mike's hero.
All right, so we know about the poker now. You guys have any unusual hobbies just to unwind? Anything just that no one would expect? You guys
unusual hobby other than philosophical absurd ramblings in the.
I guess that counts.
Yeah, we're so annoying. We're the most annoying people. I'm really annoying.
I haven't seen that so far.
I am.
All right. Well, we could get annoying later.
That sounds weird.
It does, I know.
What other things do we like to do? We like to. Dave plays golf. I love snowboarding. To be honest, I would love skateboarding, but I'm terrible at it. And at this point, if I break anything, it's like the door's off. So that's not cool. We're from LA, California, so a lot of beach stuff goes on.
Okay, one last one.
Surfing.
Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or a dozen duck-sized horses?
Oh, the duck-sized horses. Absolutely.
Duck-sized. You'd rather fight the duck-sized horses?
Yes.
12 of them?
That would be so cool. Partially because horses, I don't see horses as very aggressive animals, but ducks can be little assholes. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want a big asshole duck.
This story is awesome for so many reasons that I'm about to tell. One, it involves a sort of a duck. It's not a duck. Two, it's Canadian. It was Canadian geese. They're on a golf course to bring it all back together. I saw this goose who had a baby charge a parked golf cart because the golf cart was like, in his eyes, threatening it, and ram it with his head and break the front windshield on the golf cart, only to back away and stare and hiss at it again and honk and whatever, and then charge it again and smash it again. So I'm gonna go with whatever the horse thing is. I don't remember the question, but I don't want if a duck can be like that. I don't want to witness a horse-sized one.
You realize that geese and ducks are completely different animals, right? I'm just letting you know. I'm just telling you.
By horse, you mean like it's kind of fuzzy and has cute ears and horns?
All right, I think we got
I don't want to fight a horse because
I'm terrified of horns.
Because I'm terrified of moose.
Antlers are not my thing.
All right, well, they're giving us a signal to wrap up, so thank you very much.
All right.
Dave, looking forward to the
Good
show.
to meet you guys. Thanks for your support, for sure.